Every contact leaves a trace. Edmund Locard. The world of criminal justice is a captivating labyrinth of puzzles and mysteries. At the heart of every investigation lies the crime scene, a silent witness holding the key to unraveling the truth. It's a place frozen in time, where every detail, no matter how insignificant it may seem, can speak volumes about the events that unfolded. Imagine stepping into a room where the air is thick with tension. The faint scent of bleach hangs heavy, a futile attempt to erase the horrors that transpired. A solitary chair lies overturned, a silent testament to a struggle. Bloodstains, like crimson Rorschach tests, paint a chilling narrative on the floor. This is the stark reality of a crime scene, a place where life intersects with death, and where the quest for justice begins. The victims, forever silenced, can no longer speak for themselves. It's up to the detectives, the guardians of the dead, to give them a voice. But the path to justice is rarely straightforward. Crime scenes are complex and chaotic, often offering more questions than answers. It's a high-stakes game of deduction and observation, where every piece of evidence, every fiber, every fingerprint could be the missing link to solving the case. The world of crime scene investigation has been glamorized by Hollywood, often portraying a sanitized and unrealistic version of reality. The truth, however, is far grittier and more complex. One common misconception is the speed at which cases are solved. Unlike the instant gratification depicted in TV shows, real-life investigations are painstakingly slow, often spanning weeks, months, or even years. Evidence needs to be meticulously collected, analyzed, and interpreted, with each step requiring meticulous attention to detail. Another myth is the infallibility of forensic science. While technology has undoubtedly revolutionized crime solving, it's not a magic bullet. DNA analysis, for instance, can be incredibly powerful, but it's only as good as the sample collected and the database it's compared against. Furthermore, crime scenes are not always pristine and well-preserved. Weather conditions, contamination, and even the passage of time can all degrade evidence, making the detective's job that much harder. And then there's the human element. Witnesses can be unreliable, memories can fade, and suspects, driven by desperation or cunning, can go to great lengths to cover their tracks. It's within this complex and challenging landscape that crime scene investigators operate, tirelessly piecing together the puzzle of the past in their pursuit of justice. To the untrained eye, a crime scene might appear as a chaotic mess, a jumble of unrelated objects and disturbing imagery. But to a seasoned detective, it's a treasure trove of information, a silent symphony of clues waiting to be deciphered. Every object, every stain, every fiber tells a story. A discarded cigarette butt can reveal the brand smoked by the perpetrator, while a seemingly innocuous shoe print can place them at the scene of the crime. Even the absence of something, like a forced entry or signs of a struggle, can be incredibly telling. One of the most crucial aspects of crime scene investigation is observation. Detectives are trained to meticulously scan the environment, looking for anything out of place, anything that deviates from the norm. They employ a systematic approach, often using a grid pattern to ensure no inch of the scene is overlooked. Photography plays a vital role in documenting the scene. Every angle, every detail is captured, creating a visual record that can be revisited and analyzed countless times. These photographs, along with detailed sketches and notes, form the bedrock of the investigation. Evidence collection is another critical aspect, and it requires the utmost care and precision. From fingerprints and DNA to weapons and trace evidence, every item must be properly collected, packaged, and labeled to avoid contamination. The goal is to preserve the integrity of the evidence chain of custody, ensuring that every step, from collection to analysis, is documented and accounted for. Over the years, I've had the privilege of working with some of the most brilliant and dedicated detectives in the world. Each case, each crime scene has taught me something new, deepening my understanding of the criminal mind and the intricate art of investigation. Here are some takeaways I've learned from these masters of deduction. 1. Never underestimate the power of observation. Sometimes, the smallest detail can crack a case wide open. 2. Criminals always make mistakes. Our job is to find those mistakes, no matter how small, and use them to bring them to justice. 3. The best way to understand a crime scene is to put yourself in the shoes of both the victim and the perpetrator. It's important to know that what you see on TV is not reality. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe. Stay illuminated by Illuminating Bites.